I have not yet come across any other project in the region which is doing what CLIP is doing.
The legal system wasn't created for the people that need it. The legal system was created for the professionals that work within it.
So many of us are living in fear.
For many people, the hardest part of the legal system isn't court. It's the first step, finding clear information in a place that feels safe.
Peace for All, one of the main vision is to work collaboratively with other community members in order to pursue peace, equity, and justice. And for that, when Alex, who came with the idea of this CLIP idea, and he's the father of the CLIP idea, and he brought it to us. And I felt it was an idea that deeply into one of the objectives of Peace for All Canada, that is to ensure that every community member of Waterloo Region has access to information, has access to justice information in particular. And so that's why I accepted to endorse the idea and take the leadership to implement it.
I worked for over 6 years as community worker with homeless population and people who are traditionally underserved, and identified exceptional need for legal help. This is the first thing. And the second, also their inability to resolve their legal problem in the traditional way because of different reasons.
We work with communities who are marginalized. When this idea came up that this particular project is going to fill a gap around social justice, around legal information, around justice as we understand in terms of law, and how this would really be coming down to the level of people to talk about how you can translate legal language into common terminology. I think that's where we felt that this is really going to be useful for the people that we serve. And so we just decided that we wanted to support them, and we became part of the project.
So as beginning, I started to assemble the pieces in the project. I contact different lawyers, other legal professionals, police officers, social agencies, community shelters, and other organizations, and people were very enthusiastic. Everybody understands how difficult it is to get legal help in the country, in our province. We got grant from Law Foundation of Ontario, which allowed the project to happen. And the project started in August. We had training in September. We had 4 months of activities in different shelters in Kitchener-Waterloo. And now February is the final month of the project.
I had some initial skepticism as to whether there would be uptake within the community, especially the population that the project was meant to serve, the unhomed and the precariously homed. And I've just been overwhelmed with the response within the community. And not just that, as the evolution has progressed, not only have we seen that the project is a necessary one within our communities, but within the smaller communities, within our broader community, Waterloo Region, there's such a need for this work.
The Community Legal Information Project is more than a good intention. It's a moving system, roles, sites, schedules, and partners. And like most real community work, it had to adapt quickly.
It turned out that the sites that we actually were able to have as the base sites, there were 3 of them, then a number of people there was much less than originally anticipated. So it was really good that with the outreach coordinator and other members of the team as well, even the community justice helpers and the team lead, we're really good in identifying other places to reach people.
I noticed that many of the people not able to reach to the community because the services are available on only specific sites. But due to the Community Legal Information CLIP project, now they are able to access wherever they already been in these community centers. They already been in the libraries. They're already going to the shopping for the Kitchener market. So they don't have to come to us especially to get the informations. We are there for them. Wherever they are, the CLIP is there to help them.
That's the CLIP method. Reduce friction, remove the "where do I even go" problem.
Residents are able to access legal information in a safe space. This reduces a lot of the anxiety that comes with the traditional referral process for legal information. Tenants also love to come down and see the familiar faces every week. It helps a lot when you're trying to be vulnerable.
When services feel safe and familiar, people ask the questions they've been holding back, because fear is expensive.
You know, a lawyer is the only one that can give legal advice, but anyone can provide legal information. And that's the distinction. Sometimes it's not necessary to go to the legal advice, the legal opinion. Sometimes the information assists us in generating options and different pathways that we can take that aren't necessarily about, fighting.
In other words, CLIP doesn't tell people what to do in court. It helps them understand their situation, their options, and the next step before panic becomes a crisis.
It helped me a lot because I have people that I can rely on to ask for information. And they're always here. And I know when they're here, which is helpful.
Different lives, different problems. Same barrier, not knowing where to start, and not being able to afford getting it wrong.
Purpose of law is that it has to serve the society and not to rule people, not to scare people. And as long as CLIP is able to get that fear out of people's mind, they are already doing a great project and great service. And I think at a later stage, 10 years, 15 years down the line, maybe if they can also feed the lawmakers about what is actually happening on the ground, and if they can talk about that, then that can inform the laws as well. So who knows, it can be beneficial too.
The need is bigger than one phase. The lesson is structure, so the model can grow without losing what makes it work: trust.
This project would have not been successful if it was not for the following partners. First, the Law Foundation of Ontario that supports us with the finance that made this project possible, and the Center for Peace Advancement at the Conabirable College University, and the leadership, and we actually based at the center here at the Center for Peace Advancement and as an incubator organization. So we get the guidance and advice and the material support center, and we are so grateful for the support.
We're grateful to Law Foundation of Ontario, which provided a grant specifically for helping homeless people and people with low income. And we believe that this grant really was very important for our community. It helped for creating a new model for legal information help, legal information assistance. And we want to continue the partnership with Law Foundation of Ontario, which will be really give opportunity for developing and improving and expanding this model.
Because justice doesn't begin in a courtroom. It begins the moment someone finally understands what to do next.